Now that we are familiar with working with our inventory, let's finish up by taking a look at how to place orders. We have already seen how to add our records to the cart by using searches or directly from the record by clicking on the shopping cart icon. We will also review how to build an order using your work list by adding this to the cart, which is a good idea if you're building more complex orders that might take longer to build, requiring more than one login session. We will see how to build orders directly from the cart, requesting services and line items, and pasting or typing in lists of records. I will show you how to add a next delivery date to a tape that we are sending to the record center as an itemized return. Then we will briefly discuss methods related to orders outside of ActiveWeb. I am using full text search to look for items that contain the text invoice in any text field. I also want to include items that contain the term invoiced and invoices, so I am using an asterisk as a wildcard character. I am using advanced search filters to limit my results to items that are currently in at the record center. The item that I'm looking for is from April 1st, 2002, and I have applied date ranges, start and end dates, to my records. Therefore, I can use the date range filter to quickly limit my results. Running my search, I get 5 results. I will add all 5 of these items to my shopping cart using this icon here. If I want to clear my filters and search for something else, I will click here. If I were building an order by adding items to a work list, I would set my search index to work list, click on the work list button, and from the menu select Add All to Order. We would clear our work list between actions whenever we start using it for a new task. Now let's check out using the My Cart tab. The top section displays the contents of your cart. Different types of items, such as boxes, files, and non-inventory files, are grouped in their own subsections. We can easily remove an item from our cart by clicking on the red X. Items are initially placed in the cart as retrievals from the record center, with the recipient set to the user who is logged into ActiveWeb. Items that will not be returning to the record center can be marked as permanently out, and if items are actually to be part of an itemized pickup, we would indicate that by placing a check mark here. If you have logged in with a tape management license, if you flag an item as returning, you will be prompted for a next delivery date for the item. We can easily change the recipient for an item by typing over it. And anywhere that a green down arrow appears, we can fill the value of the current field to the subsequent records in the subsection by clicking on the arrow. The non-inventory file OpenShelf files section allows us to order non-indexed files from OpenShelf storage. This section will not appear if you do not have OpenShelf storage at the record center. The returns and pickups section allows us to schedule pickup of unspecified items. While it is not critical that we get the quantity exactly right, it is important to estimate close to the right number so that the driver can estimate how much capacity they need to fulfill your request. Specify the item type, the quantity, and click here to add the request to your order, repeating with other item types if necessary. And here we see the line that has been added to our order. If you have shredding bin emptying or rotation service, the shredding section is used if you need to schedule additional service. Note that your normally scheduled service will occur automatically without you having to place an order. Again, be sure to click the Add button to add the request to your cart. The line items section is where we can order any non-barcoded items that the record center makes available to us. Some record centers provide distribution services for items that you choose to store with them. Feel free to discuss this with your record center. I will request 25 empty cardboard boxes and click here to add it to my cart. Before completing our order, let's take a quick look at the batch addition functionality. If you know exactly what you want and don't need to search for it on the Inventory tab, you can add it directly to your cart here, scanning, typing, or pasting one item per line. You can request items in a variety of different ways, including boxes and files by number, field 1, RC number, or description, and you can also scan in a list of item barcodes, which is especially useful if you are preparing itemized returns. You can only add one type of batch addition per order. However, this is not a problem, since if we place multiple regular orders with the same delivery parameters, the record center will group them onto the same delivery. Now let's complete our order by specifying the delivery type, address, and special instructions, and clicking on Submit Order. Our list of delivery types will depend on who we log in as and what delivery types our record center has made available to our account. Some delivery types are not available to be requested online. For urgent orders outside normal business hours, most record centers have a phone number that you must call. Similarly, the delivery address will also depend on our user profile. If only one delivery address is available, it will be selected by default. Special instructions will appear for reference on the delivery slip. We can say things such as, "Be careful, the elevator is broken." However, we should not do things such as place a regular order and request to have it delivered as a rush order. Instead, select the correct delivery type. Once we are satisfied, click on the Submit Order button to submit the order to the record center. ActiveWeb displays an order slip confirming that our order has been submitted. If any of our requested items were rejected, ActiveWeb displays the reason why. In this case, I see that this item was already selected on an order for a different user. If you need to cancel an order for any reason, call the record center immediately and provide them with the order number so that they can delete the order before they start processing it. You may wish to print the order slip by clicking here. This creates a PDF document that we can send to our printer. If you have more complex order requirements or require automation, please speak to your record center. Options include integration with tape management systems and setting up recurring orders for things that you require on a regular schedule. And this concludes our core ActiveWeb training tutorials. Please contact your record center if you require further information.